the rise of the streaming world today, we've seen an endless cycle of the fouseytube archetype, the ones that will do just about anything to keep their sub count high and chat engaged, whether that be calling a SWAT team for absolutely no reason, abusing staff, or even acting radical in public spaces. And it seems like every new content creator tries to act more crazy and unchecked than the last, creating a loop of insanity that big platforms like Kick and Rumble will benefit from. However, the man we're looking into today has taken this madness to a whole other level. So bad that the Yakuza were rumored to have been involved in a country that is infamous for its restrictions. I feel bad for anyone who looks similar to him in Tokyo. You know there's going to be an unlucky soul. $10 says he'll be in a body bag before the year's over. Too bad he didn't die. But to truly look at the horror this man caused in Japan, we have to go back to 3 months ago where the events unfolded. Johnny Somali, the self-proclaimed child soldier and Somali pirate, began streaming on Kick as recent as May 2023, noting that he was banned from Twitch prior to his move. He gained significant notoriety for his videos on platforms like Kick and TikTok, in which he made racist comments, mocking local cultures and causing disturbances in public spaces. However, it was only on May 19th, 2023 that the name Johnny Somali became a trending topic on social media after he live streamed himself in Japan, harassing people on the train.
You know Hiroshima? You know Hiroshima? Nagasaki? Hiroshima, Nagasaki. You know what we do to you? Hiroshima, Nagasaki. We destroy it. Because you niggas don't know how to behave. Wallahi billahi wa tallahi. I swear to God. You do again, we're gonna do again. You understand?
In the video, he repeatedly uses phrases such as Hiroshima, Nagasaki, and Pearl Harbor as a means to instigate the Japanese public, loudly threatening that the same thing will happen again. And the internet went absolutely crazy. Someone needs to punch out his teeth. Report this lowlife. Hopefully his channel gets banned into oblivion. This guy is loving the attention and in his mind he's winning. I just hope his next beating leaves him unable to stream for life. But little did the public know that their hopes of violence towards Johnny would soon come to life, as not long after the clip blew up, he'd be physically confronted late at night.
What's up? What do you want to do? Chill out, yo, what's up? Hey, chill out. I got a camera on you.
The biker was visibly upset with Johnny, and in an attempt to remove himself from the situation, he claims that he's not the man in the viral clip, but then later on almost pleads with the biker, saying that his chat forced him to say these things.
What?
I don't say nothing. Donation. Somebody make a donation. I say it's a joke. It's not serious.
No joke.
Okay, can I say
No.
sorry? Nigga, are you? I'm not. It's a joke.
What? Yeah, we're not playing, bro. It's a joke. Yo, he mad. What is he mad about?
Your reason? Why?
Somebody.
No,
Okay. Somebody give me money.
No.
Somebody give me money, and they said say it.
No.
So I said it on the train.
You say it? Yeah.
Cause somebody give me money.
When in reality, it was his need for attention and money that fueled him to do what he did. Many people online came up with some theories of the biker in the video possibly being a member of the Japanese Yakuza. The Yakuza being a Japanese organized crime group that has been prevalent in Japan for more than 300 years. They claim that due to the camera Johnny had that night, the man wasn't able to do anything, but there was a lack of hard evidence to back this claim up. However, this wouldn't be the last time that Johnny was rumored to be involved with the Yakuza. In a later clip, Johnny addressed a comment that called him racist, and stated that he couldn't be racist because he was black. But this small altercation between Johnny and the biker would prove to be almost nothing compared to the backlash the streamer faced in the following weeks, as this wasn't the only time he was physically confronted. A couple of weeks after the biker incident, another video of him surfaced the internet, and once again he was on the receiving end. The video itself can't be shown on YouTube due to the violence, but funnily enough, in the video, the person unexpectedly strikes Johnny Somali in the face whilst he was lecturing his chat about respect. The attacker mentioned the words Hiroshima and Nagasaki, which tells us that this was most likely in retaliation to the viral incident. In addition to the assault, the attacker continued to yell racist insults at the live streamer, and ironically, this is what Johnny had to say.
He was saying like racial slurs too. He was saying like monkey, all this stuff, all that many times. Well, it's on film. Like he was saying that. So I don't know if Japan have a hate crime or something. I'm not sure.
It's ironic because what he's complaining about is exactly how he's been terrorizing the people of Japan. However, there's a small subsection of people that found this type of content and behavior extremely satisfying and hilarious. These are the same people who consistently donated to him and fueled him to act more and more outrageous every time he touched his camera. Whether this was because of the fact that they simply found it funny or enjoyed the thrill of seeing people harassed. But as Johnny's name became more and more infamous around Japan, he was beginning to face more and more resistance from people working the same profession as him. In the following clip, he's forced to apologize by a group of men, most of them being Japanese streamers and one American.
They dropped the emojis.
What do you want to say? So what you did is one of the something that is disrespectful for the whole Japanese community, and that is why Japan is really mad.
But can we talk? We don't need to fight, you know? Why use words? Let's use words.
They're not here to fight. They don't understand.
だったら、ここで話し合って、お互い知り合うっていうこの彼が
知り合う前に日本人に対して謝ってほしい。で、今日か昨日か忘れたけど、電車の中で。
So what you did, I know you had that like train where you put some sounds on, sexual sound, and it's something that's not really good for. It's really not a good thing, and they would just want you to apologize for it.
Can you tell them that I don't control the sound? Can you explain to them what TTS is?
We see again that he cowardly blames the disruption of the public and inappropriate sounds on his chat and TTS system. But this is far from the truth, as it's clear that he puts himself in these compromising and awkward situations to get more of a shock factor.
日本の皆さんごめんなさい。Japanese people。ごめんなさい。いけ、言ってみ。
Just say you're sorry.
見ようとするな。
I don't have no problem with Japan.
Okay. Yeah, but say you're sorry.
Sorry for what incident? The
Sorry
train?
for all the incidents.
ごめんなさい。言ってみ。
ごめんなさい。
言ってみ。ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。
Johnny, you have to realize you've upset a lot of people, and you don't take responsibility for that. You say it's chat or you say it's TTS.
ごめんなさい。
You have to be responsible. But here's the thing, right? You have to be responsible for every action that you undertake from now in this country. You can't make no excuses, right? You can't blame it on TTS. You can't blame it on chat. You have to be responsible. If you're not willing to be responsible, then don't fucking play the game.
Yet even after being cornered and faced with fair points that were completely undeniable, he somehow deflected all of the criticism. And to make matters worse, he later went on to boast about the confrontation, but karma would quickly strike back, as the next day he was yet again attacked and choked out on the streets. And once again, the video can't be shown on YouTube due to its violent nature. But as per usual, he seemed fine the next day, continued to stream, and made another half-assed apology.
申し訳ありませんでした。
As just days after it, he was at a Japanese Disneyland and was blasting inappropriate music. But things began to look dangerous for Johnny Somali as he was yet again approached on a train. Only this time, people were absolutely sure that this man was a member of the Yakuza. During the confrontation, it seemed like the man was gesturing the streamer to leave the train. They followed him outside, but the streamer claimed that the Japanese police stopped him. But after this claim, he was once again attacked and forced to properly apologize on his knees. And surprise, surprise, after seemingly apologizing, he murmurs the phrase CX in the chat and pretty much cancels out his apology. Now, that pretty much sums up what he did in Japan. And the most messed up parts about these type of situations is that these new streaming sites like Kick strongly benefit from people like Johnny Somali and fouseytube, even giving them verification tags. They benefit not just from Kick viewers, but also from viral clips on YouTube, TikTok and Instagram, which bring more attention to the platform. Johnny Somali is currently in Thailand, where he's continuing the same irrational behavior that's garnered him so many views. But even outside of Japan, he's still facing backlash for what he did. For instance, when he was walking the streets of Thailand and was confronted by an angry woman.
Whoa! Fuck you, dude! Wow! Wow! No, why do that? I just want to know that. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that, man?
For clout.
Why? You want a clout?
I want money too. I want money too. I want clout and I want money too. I want it both. I want clout and I want money too.
But he wasn't done yet. Later on, he went on to livestream himself entering a hotel in Thailand, assuming the false identity of a lawyer and engaging in deceptive behavior. The suspicious hotel staff then asked him to turn off his livestream and insisted that he leaves the premises, and after refusing to do so many times, he finally left. But in one of his most recent antics, he gets into a verbal altercation with a group that threatened his life.
It's not good. No,
Hiroshima, Nagasaki. Japan dangerous.
Why?
Oh, dangerous.
I'm going to Japan.
You want it.
I come. I come Tokyo.
Okay, come.
2 weeks.
Okay.
Let's go.
I have my friend many.
Me, I come to Tokyo.
Okay, welcome.
I will come to Roppongi. Roppongi. Kabukicho.
Okay.
Shinjuku. Whoa, what the hell was that? Yo, what the hell was that?
Okay.
Yo. Whoa. Oh, it's not funny. It's not funny. Oh, but listen, guys, can we let's talk. Hey, don't say fuck me. Whoa. Let's translate. Me and them. Whoa, what are you doing? Whoa, back up. Back up. Yeah, don't touch me, bro. Back up. Why you trying to look at my camera? It's my fault.
And after all the drama, he was finally banned on Kick, but this was only for 3 days, in which his reaction was to be completely oblivious, stating that he doesn't know what he could have possibly done to get a 72-hour ban. And after the measly 3 days, he was right back on his behavior. But this is the problem with streaming sites like Kick and Rumble. They completely oppose quote-unquote soft platforms like Twitch, and instead go to the opposite end of the spectrum and end up housing weirdos who will do just about anything. And instead of letting them get help or maybe learn from their mistakes, they're offered multi-million-dollar contracts to continue their crazy antics.